Hey guys, what's up? Pasay Baller here. This is now the third game for today, January 8, 2023. What we have here is the game between Charlotte Hornets and Indiana Pacers. That will actually happen at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 6 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Let's go ahead and take a look at the spread first, by the way. Let me just refresh my screen right here real quick. Uh, yes, it is still at minus 5.5, and that's given towards the home team, Indiana Pacers. Now, let's take a look at the standings and the rankings of both teams, both belonging to the Eastern Conference. Starting with the Indiana Pacers, they are at number 7 with a record of 22 wins and 18 losses, while for the Hornets, they are at number 14 with a record of 11 wins and 29 losses. All right, so here we go. Indiana Pacers, they would have the home court advantage. For fatigue, both teams were able to rest up last night, so we can skip that part. In terms of momentum, both teams are actually coming off wins, right? Hornets, they're coming off a win. For the Pacers, it's the same thing. So maybe we can take a look at the form. And if we take a look at the form, we would see that we got to give it a bit to Indiana Pacers because for the last 10 games, the Pacers have won 7, as compared to the Hornets, they have won just 4. And let's take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams. For the Hornets, Oubre is still out. Gordon Hayward is doubtful. Again, one player confirmed out, one player is tagged as doubtful for this game. While for Indiana Pacers, Theis is confirmed out, while we have Brown, Mathurin, and Jalen Smith all listed as questionable. Okay, now this one's interesting. I mean, Indiana Pacers, they're looking good. They are at home. As what I mentioned earlier, for the last 10 games, they have won 7, so they're really looking good, man. For the Charlotte Hornets, obviously, they are struggling with that record, 11 wins and 29 losses. But again, we have to understand and we have to realize that they have suffered from injuries for, for pretty much, I don't know, the first 20 games, the first 25 games, right? But ever since they started having a ball back, things have looked better. I mean, again, for the last 10 games, they have won 4 times. Maybe you can take a look at it for their December, the month of December and November. There would even be situations wherein for the last 10 games, they will just be winning like 1 game or 2 games, right? So they are looking good. They are looking better. For the Charlotte Hornets, sometimes you just don't know what kind of Charlotte Hornets team would we see on a certain game. Now, in this particular matchup against Indiana Pacers, they still won't have Oubre, and the presence of Hayward is still not clear because again, Hayward is still nursing some injuries. So this one's tough with the spread of uh, of 5.5. Because we just saw we just saw what Charlotte can do, right? And their last game, they actually won. And they actually won by, I don't know, I forgot the points, but they won by a lot, right? Um, Indiana Pacers, they are at home plus the momentum. I'm gonna stick with Indiana Pacers, man. I would love to pick Charlotte Hornets because again, I am very much liking the way ball is playing or has been playing. But Indiana Pacers, they have the home court advantage on this. They have the momentum carrying on, and they have the more complete lineup, I would say. Because for Charlotte Hornets, what happens here is that if their starting five won't click, pretty much that's it. They don't have a deep rotation. They don't have a deep lineup. With the absence of Oubre and Hayward, that will just not gonna help. That will not help them a whole lot. So our pick on this one would be Indiana Pacers with the minus 5.5 on it. I expect Halliburton and his boys to actually nail a lot of threes on this matchup. Again, that's Pacers minus 5.5. Peace out, Pasay love, and God bless.